Today I'm going to be reviewing one of the cheapest Smith machines out there. This Smith machine is from RitFit, and RitFit sent me this thing for review, so big thanks to them. As usual, it'll be an honest review, so let's get to it. Smith machines are becoming more used in home gyms, commercial gyms, and look, not everyone likes or uses these, myself included, but they do offer some nice benefits, including, well, the biggest one is safety.
It can also provide some stability in some exercises, but also some limitations in those same exercises, such as benching. You can also do some isolation movements with the Smith machine. If you like Smith machines and it helps you, just get one. This Smith machine functions like a Smith machine. Here's a bar which has these two things, and when you're benching, you can simply turn the bar slightly and let it drop. You can also adjust these two to the height that you want the bar to drop, just in case. And just in case you're working out without a spotter and you aren't able to do the weight, you can just let it drop like this. There's also a lat pull down on this, which is a nice little extra. You'll have to see it. Not everything on the Smith machine matches that of a commercial gym, but I mean, that is to be expected. There's plastic bushings with lube instead of bearings inside the guide rods. They do give you a bottle of lube, which is nice. The bar is also hollow, which changes a few things, which I'll explain in a minute. This bar by itself only weighs 14 pounds, which is a good starting weight. You don't want it to be too heavy. I also have to talk about the knurling. The knurling on this is so passive. If I was blindfolded, I wouldn't even know there was knurling. I really like knurling, and this ain't it. This thing is pretty stable, but if you're lifting heavy, I would recommend weighing it down. You can also drill this thing to the ground. There's a multi-grip bar, and it's very nice. Since this Smith machine is for home gyms, it is small, which to me is a good thing. Oh, and I can't forget about the best part, which is the price. This thing is only, well, on Amazon you can get down to as low as $450, including shipping, which is amazing. You can also get the 2.0 on their website or on Amazon, which also has free shipping. And for a Smith machine that's $500, that's pretty good. There is this other Smith machine that's $400, but with taxes for $30, which is pretty close to the price of the RitFit machine. And at that point, just spend the extra $20 for the lat pull down. This also includes all the cable attachments. The other does have a bench already installed to it. Their website's alright. I would just prefer to see some more creativity, you know. There are a lot of products on here with names looking like the birthmark of clone troopers. I'm just kidding, but it's just I prefer unique names instead of numbers, but it makes sense sometimes. I also found a few faulty things when looking at the Smith machine. Here it says in the description, 1,000-pound capacity. First of all, I'm not sure why every company puts 1,000-pound capacity, but whatever. When I scroll through the images, it says their pulley system has 300-pound capacity and 330 pounds on their plate carriage. In another image, it confirms that the 1,000-pound capacity is on the uprights and the safety hooks, while the bar only has a 500-pound capacity. Like I mentioned earlier, the bar is hollow, which helps explain the 500-pound capacity. If the bar wasn't hollow, then it would most likely would have had 1,000-pound capacity. I'm sure anybody buying this would make sure to go through the images and description to see what's up, but someone could still mistake the 1,000-pound capacity as what you could lift on the bar. However, I'm sure if you're lifting over 100 pounds, 500 pounds, you would be looking at a higher price tier Smith machine. They did the same thing with the lat pull down. This came in 2 packages. One of the boxes had most of the stuff and the instructions. None of the objects were labeled, so it made it a bit harder to figure out if I was using the correct object. You're definitely going to need 2 people for this one. It was quite a challenge doing it myself, and I had to get a bit creative on some of the parts. And as usual, you'll be using nuts and screws, the basic stuff like that.
Would I recommend the Smith machine over a power rack? No. I think there are a lot of great benefits of working out, just normal benching, squatting, deadlift. But if you already have a power rack and you have space and money, well, money's not a big issue in my opinion here, but if you have space and already have a power rack, then I think this Smith machine is a great option. And if you're looking into a Smith machine, you've probably already seen the price on all the other Smith machines. They're like double, triple. Eventually, over time, there will be cheap Smith machines like this one. Actually, there's already one on Amazon that's brand new. I just saw it. But this thing's already been out for a bit. The 2.0 has already been released, and this thing's already been proven to be a very good Smith machine. So you can't go wrong with going with this Smith machine.